in such a rush? No, wait, no. Let's go.
Let's go. We've got to stop people in the icy place where it's cold and stuff.
When playing as Moors, you can use your dog to kill off isolated foes. I'm sure there'll be some sort of superb reward for me doing this. Like, help. No, we've missed our only chance. Game over. John.
Lord Sarwick.
How fares the town, John?
As well as can be expected. Valar caused the people much grief, but the town is getting back on its feet.
Let us hope so.
My lord, the men we imprisoned during the rioting, they remain in the dungeons.
Interesting. I'll be sure. Might some of them be willing to join the Night's Watch?
Perhaps. If you would like, we can go and ask them that very question.
I would, yes. I am still a... You stay here, soldier.
You shan't have to trouble yourself with that. I can send a few men north with provisions and equipment for the Night's Watch. You help me take back my town. I will help you in return. And my men will accompany your recruits, leaving you with your hands free.
Thank...
You are welcome.
Okay.
You may find men in the town streets ready to be enlisted.
Sure. Let's actually recruit a couple of dudes. That is what we were sent down here to do. Supposedly.
Ah, finally. Someone presentable in this rat's nest.
I have no time for idling, friend. Forgive me.
I wasn't speaking to you, but to your pet bear accompanying you.
My name is Mors Westford. And if you dare to call me an animal again, you will not live to see another sunrise.
Yes, I'm sure. You know how to defend yourself, don't you, Moors?
Exactly.
So consider this a proposition to duel. Let's test out that pretty armor of yours.
Who is this fool who dares to cross swords with me?
My name is Donna, swordsman. I'm looking for worthy foes, and I believe I may just have found one. A man only makes progress in the face of adversity, isn't that so? Up until now, I've not had the privilege of any real challenge. As soon as I heard of the troubles around these parts, I told myself I'd maybe find some opponents of worth.
If it's training you're after, the Night's Watch is recruiting. I've never heard of anyone up there complain of a lack of swordplay.
The Night's Watch, you say? Spend the rest of my life fighting? It's tempting. But I must first see if your fighters are as worthy as I'd hoped. What could be better than your steel against mine to decide the matter? 1-on-1, of course.
If that's all it takes.
Oh, hey, he's pretty tough. Dog. Take him down. Death from above. Also, Pierce. Yay, bleeding! You got rocked.
Some impressive moves. Although your guard is hardly orthodox. You're certainly more of an instinctive
My helmet just
fighter
appeared
than
on my
conventional
face.
One, but I must admit that you're as worthy as you look. I will follow you to the north.
Perfect. A caravan will soon leave from Riverspring for the north. Go see John. He will be able to tell you more. Prepare yourself for a long journey. And prepare for the cold. Once you're at the wall, ask to see the Lord Commander. Tell him that I sent you.
Agreed. And I hope to see you again before long, my Lord Bear.
That one is mad.
As are all those who join the Night's Watch.
They're mad, I tell you, mad!
One-on-one, except not. Follow the speech bubbles. They lead to people you can talk to. And I'm going to assume villager.
What is it?
Some men are trying to kill me. I beg you, my lord, help me.
Calm yourself. Tell me, why would they want to kill you?
I borrowed coin from them, a lot of coin. But you have to understand, I lost my house during the massacre. I had to find a place to live. How was I to know these men were brigands? What could I do?
Come with me to the wall. These men will no longer trouble you, and you can leave this life behind you.
The wall? Will I be safe there?
Safer than here, yes.
No, we shall find these men and force them to leave you alone. Follow me, Moors.
Curses. Hey guys, how you doing?
It's them!
Yeah, he's the leader. Knock him down. Okay, death from above. Manticore sting. There we go. Did you just headbutt me? Oh, he's already dead.
For pity's sake, let me live.
Very well. You can live. But you'll live at the wall, and there you'll take your vows.
Oh, thank you, my lord. Thank you.
Wait for me while I entrust him to John's care. It's done. We can go.
So, did you find the thugs?
You can sleep easier now. They won't trouble you again.
So it's well and truly over?
If you want my counsel, don't go borrowing coin from every odd free rider you run across.
Yes, my lord. Thank you, my lord.
Herp derp. Castle Black deserves better than him. Seriously, he doesn't look like a fighter. There's another person I can talk to over here. Would you like to work at the wall?
Stop guard!
What is it?
You're a recruiter, aren't you? You're looking for soldiers for the Night's Watch?
Why? What do you want, woman?
I want to be one. I want to go beyond the wall, to fight wildlings and giants.
I'm sorry, but it's forbidden for women to take the black. And believe me, there are good reasons for that.
But no one need know I'm a woman. I just have to remain discreet. Keep my armor on. Hide me chest. Give me a chance, I beg of you.
What good reason is there for a woman to want to go to the wall? To live in such a desolate place?
Do you know the names of all the kings and queens of the Targaryen dynasty, sir?
No.
I do. Do you think that as a little girl, I wanted to fill my head with that sort of thing? And do you think, growing up in the mountains, with all the tales and legends my father told me, that I preferred the life of a lady squeezed into a corset, living with the dream of marrying a man just a little richer than myself? That's not for me.
You'd prefer to fight?
That's right. And I know how to fight. When you live with 6 younger brothers, it's always of use. Come at me, you'll see.
What?
Come on, draw your sword. I'm not afraid, you know.
I do not fight with women. But that's not true of everyone up there. You'll have to watch yourself.
Thank you, sir.
Go and see John, the guard at the town's gates. He'll take you to the caravan.
We'll lop
preparing
off your
to leave
chest.
For the wall. Once you're at Castle Black, ask to see the Lord Commander. Tell him I sent you.
And, I don't know. Stuff. There's another speech bubble.
Leave me alone. Bugger off.
What's going on here?
Oh, my Lord Sarwick. Forgive me, my lord. I did not see you there.
What has happened to you, my friend?
The soldiers who are here. They took everything from me. Everything. Killed my wife before my very eyes. I haven't seen my daughter since. My family, my work. I've lost it all.
Listen, friend. If it's of any help to you, we always need men like you in the north.
In the north?
At the wall. At the Night's Watch. What did you do for work here?
I was a cobbler, but my shop has been sacked.
Join the Night's Watch. A cobbler will be of great worth up there. There's always food.
Shoes to keep your toes from falling off.
And you'll have a new family.
The wall. I'll think on it.
If you do decide to join us, go see John, the guard at the town's gates. He'll take care of the rest.
Thank you, my lord.
Invisible Ducks. Brought to you by Invisible Baby. Oh boy. Also, let's go talk to those people in the dungeon. That's probably what those guys in that one particular cell were about. Oh, that's to the Godswood. I wish this was a little more informative. Actually, I'm also going to save. 'Cause I think I recruited everyone out there. Okay, that's where we need to go when we're ready to fight the law. There they are. I think. Yeah.
Prisoners, what say you to leaving these prison bars behind you once and for all?
Do you believe us, blind crow? You've come to take us to your damned wall.
Let him speak, rat, or you'll never get out of here.
Last I saw, we were in the same dungeon, you and me. Just because you were a guard doesn't make you any less a prisoner.
I am still a guard, and once this injustice is cleared up, once I'm outside, I'll make sure that you never see the light of day again.
Don't count on it. I'm off with a sworn brother here.
What? No, never! I won't let you run off to the wall without me.
It would seem that I can't have one without the other. You will both go to the north. I only hope that the cold will calm your fires. However, I shall warn you. If one of you even tries anything against the other, I'll kill you myself without a thought. Alistair, I'll let you tell John.
Ta-da! Now, that assassin, if he's still there.
I have come to offer you your freedom. I will only offer this once. Come with me to the wall, and you'll have a second chance.
A second chance? A 10th more like. Now give me one good reason to go to the north. As far as I can see, I'll be frozen to my bones for maybe 6 months, and then die of the cold.
You'll have another 6 months.
I like you, Crow. I'll follow you.
Very well. Alistair, I'll let you report to John.
Glad I kept him in there then, I guess. Oh hey, the secret passage is still open. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. The site of many atrocities. Do-do-do-do-do. No one bothered to mop up the blood. Seriously, no one was even watching these guys. Okay, that's done. That is enough recruits. I don't care to mess around with it any further. That's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 recruits. Now let's go before Moores gets court-martialed or something. Cameron just goes, would somebody clean these up? Jeez.
My lord, the men we imprisoned...
You are well.
The assassin, the thief, that guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. There you go. To the north. To Castle Green. To Castle Pink.
Patrick, what are you doing here?
It's forbidden to talk to the prisoners, Moores. You'll have to move off, you and whoever your friend is there.
This man is Sir Alistair Sarwick, a very old friend of mine. I can fully vouch for him.
I see. All the same, that's no concern of mine.
You said that Patrick was your prisoner. What did he do?
There have been some very grisly murders committed.
You must mean the brothers found with their chests cut open.
Adam Flowers was leading the investigation and has declared that Patrick is the culprit.
It has nothing to do with me. You have to trust me, Moores. I barely knew the murdered ones.
From what I understand, the crimes all seem to be wildling rituals. What makes you think Patrick is responsible?
Adam says he has evidence. I'm not supposed to say anything more, but everyone here at Castle Black knows that Patrick came to us from beyond the wall.
I don't believe
I'd like to carry out my own investigation with Alistair's help.
Well, I suppose I can give you access to the old stables where one of the murders happened. But you have to promise to me that you won't bugger up what we're doing.
On my honor.
If you're a friend of Moore's, can't be short of it. Tell the guard on duty I sent you. He'll let you through.
Thank you, Duncan.
Rituals and litanies. It must be cleared. I'll get the Windex.
I need to take a look around here. I've got Duncan's permission.
Also, I outrank you.
He's with me and has permission too. Go and check with Duncan if you don't believe me.
No, I believe you. You can go through.
Thanks, you giant red canine. His name was Clifford. That's the thing, alright. This has no smell. Nothing is revealed when my hands burst into fire. Well, we're confounded then.
Flowers.
Moors, it's been a long time. And you, my lord. How can we help you? Have you come to join our order?
No, I am just here to accompany Moors on his voyage. I am Sir Alistair of House Sarwin.
So, you're from the south. I would have enjoyed talking to you about the delights of the Riverlands. Unfortunately, I don't have much time to spare. I have an investigation to lead.
That's why I've come to see you. It would seem that Patrick has been arrested.
All our leads do point to his guilt, I'm afraid. It's a grisly business. In total, 5 of our brothers have been found with their chests open and their hearts ripped out.
Okay.
Could you tell us anything more about these murders?
Very well. It started with a group of builders who were sent to Icemark. 3 of them were murdered in grisly fashion. Initially, it seemed clear that it was a wilding ritual, carried out by the remnants of Gorn's gang, that you fought.
But there have been more murders since then, is that so?
Indeed. The steward called Chop was murdered in Molestown, and Miles died right here. Each scene has been identical, with wilding trinkets and the body in the same position.
What clues led you to believe Patrick is guilty?
Firstly, Patrick was found beyond the wall. I've long suspected him of being a wildling. What's more, he was close to each of the crime scenes. At Icemark, he was one of the builders whom Halfhand was charged with protecting. As it happens, he was also there in Molestown at the very moment there was a murder in the tunnels.
He was with me when we were searching the tunnels.
That proves nothing. He must have killed him before that. Walder was with him at Sybil's, but he was in a drunken sleep just before the crime. Patrick must have taken advantage of this to take his leave quietly. And now the stables. Who do you think was found in the area? Him again. For me, it's absolutely clear. Patrick is the killer. It makes sense, as everything leads us to believe he's a wildling.
Patrick is one of us. What he did before he took his vows is of no consequence.
We care little for the past actions of our recruits, I admit. But we cannot ignore it if he proves to be a savage killer. Besides, the evidence is overwhelming.
That isn't evidence. It's just idle gossip, and you know that just as well as I do.
Not on that alone, Moors.
What evidence? Is there more?
Searching carefully through his belongings, we found some wildling objects. Trinkets made of feather and bone. They were well hidden, but they bear a striking resemblance to the dire things we found where each of the murders happened. It's best you start believing it, Moors.
I have fought alongside Patrick. He's a loyal brother. I'll do my own investigating. Come on, Alistair.
Do as you wish, Moors. But just remember that I'm the officer in charge, so try not to get in the way of our work.
I'll try not to butcher you brutally where you stand. Whoops, I sneezed. You're dead. Sorry, I've been leveling up while I was away. Huh, it's still pointing me in there. Oh, woof. If only the rest of the Night's Watch could smell this good. They just smell so awesome, man. It must be their deodorant.
Bark, bark, bark.
Okay. Where I come from, dogs scare birds. Although crows can be very tricky. Don't underestimate them. They're sneaky. We just gotta move forward a little, wait for the next...
He wrung his neck, and his dog told the other one's throat right out. I've never seen anything like it. That man is the best warrior I've ever set eyes on.
Bark.
Morse, you're back, and it seems you brought a southern friend. Is that him?
We'll have to talk later, Lothar. We're in the middle of an investigation and have precious little time.
I'll wager it's about the murder of Miles. Am I right? I might have something for you. He was an old friend of mine.
It seems Miles came to these outbuildings before he died. Were you here then, by any chance?
Aye, I saw him leave the building with Patrick just before his tragic death.
Patrick, you say? Yet he claimed not to know any of the victims.
Let's go back and speak to him.
I swear to you, he wrung his neck, and his dog tore the other one's throat.
We're just gonna keep telling the same story.
The world's most frostbitten merchant.
Patrick!
Duncan, I need to ask your prisoner a few questions about the murders.
Very well, but be quick. I'll give you a few minutes.
Thank you. Patrick, you know about the rumors going around that you're a wildling, don't you?
You know it's all horseshit as well as I do, Moors.
But Adam seems to have found several wildling objects in your belongings.
Someone's trying to pin it on me. I've no idea where those things have come from.
If that's true, I won't let them execute you. Believe me. But I've just discovered that you were seen with Miles near the outbuildings, right before he died. Earlier, you claimed not to know any of the victims. If you're hiding things from me, don't expect my help.
I made a promise, Moors. I swore by the gods.
You're about to be shortened by a head, Patrick.
You would betray the word of a brother? Wasn't it you who taught me that the bond that unites us is as strong as the wall itself?
Your silence does nothing to further my search, Patrick. And a murderer still runs free, killing our brothers one by one.
You no doubt speak truly. I got on quite well with Miles. I saw a lot of him since we returned from our mission at your side. However, he was worried since his fierce argument with Watt. He even intended to leave Castle Black. He was scared he'd be killed.
Miles was going to forswear his vows.
I tried to talk him out of it, Moors, but he made me promise not to give away his secret.
And do you know what was behind his argument with Watt?
It was something about a patrol they had both been in, but I wasn't able to find out anything more.
It might serve us well to have a few words with this Watt.
You've had your time, lads.
Okay, now we gotta go to Point C. Let's go.
What, he's up there? Get up there.
Another brother's heart has been ripped.
What? Can I ask you a few questions?
Of course, Mort.